Number 7, be efficient but not lazy. One of our good friends, Vic, is inefficient. And let's talk about his inefficiency now. Just joking, guys. Be efficient but not lazy. It's so important. There's so many people out there that are so inefficient in so many things that they do. And the reason they're inefficient is because they don't put to action what they've learned, or they don't really go, okay, this is the action steps I'm going to take today, and start taking action. Because a lot of people, I think, aren't efficient enough because they've got some sort of fear. And they've got the fear that they have is if they take action, they're going to make a mistake. And if they make a mistake, it's not going to work out well, and their confidence is going to, and self-esteem is going to affect what they do. And I see so many people not having the efficiency that they need because of having the self-confidence to take action. Do you think it's the same thing?
100%. People are scared of, like, they fear failure.
Yeah.
You know, it's a common theme all the time that people fear what they're actually capable of doing. Where for me, that's my motivating factor. For me, the saddest thing in life is not realizing your full potential.
Yeah.
That's the thing that keeps me working as hard as I can and doing as much as I can, because I would hate to look back in 20 years from now and be like, damn, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't become the person that I could have become. That's what motivates me. Now, for me to be that person and for me to achieve all the things I want to achieve, I've got to be as efficient as I can.
Yeah.
I encourage you guys, if you're listening, this is something that I do regularly, is I'll write down a list, and it might take, you know, a little bit of extra time, but get a pen and paper out, write a list of the things that you're working on and your tasks of what you need to achieve. Look at that, take a high level view, and look at your inefficiencies and make them more efficient. What can you get someone else to do that's better at that than you? What can you put together to save time? What doesn't need to be done right now that can be done later? Prioritize your work, be efficient. Now that doesn't mean laziness. If you're usually putting in 12 hours a day and you find some efficiencies where you only have to work 8, doesn't mean that don't go and do something for those 4 hours.
That's right.
Find something else to do, make yourself better, be as efficient as possible. We're so lucky, and I feel like people are only going to keep getting smarter because look at the tools that we have at our disposal now. Look at even for us doing our jobs, running a gym, doing marketing, 5 years ago, look at the tools that we have now that can help us, system management, CRM tools, communication, like everything that we do, it can be streamlined, can be made more efficient. It's up to you guys and it's up to us to constantly have a high level view at what we're doing, identify weaknesses, identify inefficiencies, make them efficient, but keep working at the same pace. Keep being as furious, keep being as fast and furious like what we're doing right now, but go out there and attack it.
Speed and efficiency go well together, don't they? Because
100%.
if you want to be efficient, you're going to need speed. And so the more speed and efficiency you have, how much more can you get done each day? So understand that being fast and efficient will make you take more action. The more action you take, even if you don't get things right, you can change direction and keep going again and again and again. So it's so important that you understand that efficiency and speed are the key to taking action and making things happen. So make 100%. Sure, guys, that are out there to understand that, you know, speed, efficiency, and action, they all go hand in hand. They 100%. All go hand in hand.
Let's take an example. Say for Mets, there's 5 PTs in the gym that need addressing. You could speak to those 5 PTs individually and take an hour of their days and 5 hours of your day doing it 5 times. Or you could put them in a meeting with the 6 of you guys and address it in 1 hour for everyone.
100%.
What's the takeaway? What's the efficiency? You need to address and identify what needs to be done, and you need to think of speed and efficiency go together, but they're not the same. Sometimes the fastest thing isn't the most efficient thing to do because it's wrong.
That's correct as well.
So you need to identify what's the best outcome, what's the most efficient way to make that happen, marry them, put them together, and go out and achieve it.
And if you can marry the two, mate.
Speed and efficiency, if they're working, if they're in unison, you know all about a happy marriage.
100%. And you need to be efficient. Don't speed it up because you can get it wrong. But if you can combine the two and you're doing really well, you're going to see a lot more. You're going to see a lot more success, and you're going to see a lot more get done. So it's so important to understand just how important efficiency is. And I think the 7 topics that we did discuss, everything there is absolutely needed for you to have a better relationship with everything that you do in life. And I think this isn't just for work. This is everything that you do with friends, family, work. I mean, you've got to understand, to have a good balance in life, you've got to be able to apply all these tools everywhere you do, in every part of your life.
100%. It probably leads us to another topic for another week. We can do awareness. You need to be aware of your strong suits, aware of your weaknesses, and then make those efficient and make those things better. Guys, that's our 7th Fast 5. Just so you know, these are unedited, these are live off the cuff. We're just getting here together, speaking about what we're passionate about and sharing it with you guys.
And being efficient.
And being efficient. 5 minutes? How much value can we get in 5 minutes? We could do these hour-long podcasts where me and Metzi just like talking to each other. But it's not about that. And
you talk about efficiency. We're being efficient here on a Saturday, smashing these 7 topics and being not lazy.
100%. Practice what you preach.
Yeah. Guys, if you like episodes like this, the Fast 5, or you want topics for us to discuss, and awareness is going to be one of our next ones for sure, because it's one of my favourite, please let us know. We'd like to hear your feedback, and we will catch you next time.
See you later.